Over the years, video games have inspired engineers to come up with outlandish and unusual controllers. Some were just crazy enough to work, and others were just, well, crazy. Thankfully, the days of gimmicky controllers and apparatuses are mostly behind us, but there's still a desire to enhance the way we interface with our games. Oculus and the likes are keen to get us into VR headsets. Microsoft encourages us to shout and wave our hands at our TVs. The Rift and Kinect are well known at this point, but there's a lesser known innovation just around the corner that may soon alter not just how we control characters, but how developers create their games. Tobii Technology is a leader in eye tracking, having proved itself in non-gaming markets for years, but it's finally stepping into the ring with devices like SteelSeries Sentry. With infrared lights and a few cameras, its devices and software can tell exactly where you're looking, and third parties, such as developers like Ubisoft, can use that information to enhance the gameplay experience. It's a common-sounding claim, but after toying around with the PC version of Assassin's Creed Rogue with Ubisoft's custom eye tracking controls, I'm a believer. Eye tracking isn't the next in a long line of gimmicks. It's going to fundamentally change the way we interact with games. It's not whether it's used by developers or not, but whether it's implemented in a way that adds to the experience rather than detracting from it. So I sat down with Assassin's Creed Rogue. The promise: I could use my gaze to control the camera and my character's movement. The result? It worked perfectly. With my thumb pushing forward on the left analog stick, Shay the assassin ran, and with my eye on the prize, he steered himself in the right direction. It took a moment for me to relax and let the eye tracking do its thing, but when I shed my deliberate actions for pure instinct, I was amazed by how accurate the eye tracking was, and how I forgot I was using it at all. So eye tracking can influence how you control your character in a game, but it can also influence how you interact with a cast of characters and influence storylines. If a game can tell you're paying attention to one person on a screen versus another, allegiances and relationships can be influenced. This is something we already do in games, but we make deliberate decisions in today's model. With eye tracking, our natural tendencies can speak for themselves. Granted, this technology is currently being pitched only to early adopters, and it will require more games and easier access to tracking devices like the Sentry to grow the market. But having experienced how well the tech works, there's no doubt in my mind that the thousands of dev kits currently in the wild will lead to some amazing and unexpected experiences. Eye tracking gives you more control over games without demanding more from your hands, and opens the door for mentally immersive experiences that will lead to more effective and personalized storytelling. Sure, skeptics may call it a gimmick. I certainly thought it would be. However, after 10 minutes playing Assassin's Creed Rogue with eye tracking, I can't get my hands on a Sentry soon enough.